do have additional mechanisms of cancer resistance, but we didn't.
By chance alone, they should just like have really high rates of mutation in cancer.
With more cells and longer lives to get cancer more often.
What other functionalities remain hidden in the rest of...
One of my particular areas of interest is in children and families who are...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that might just change the way you think about cancer. You might not know this, but elephants, those majestic giants we adore, almost never get cancer. But how is that possible? In a world where cancer affects millions, the biology of these remarkable creatures offers us a beacon of hope. Join me as we unravel the fascinating science behind this mystery. But before we unleash this amazing journey of discovery, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more incredible insights into the wonders of nature. You won't want to miss what's coming up. From their unique genetics to the ongoing research that has the potential to reshape cancer treatment, we've got a lot to cover. So, grab your favorite snack and let's embark on this enlightening adventure together. The paradox of size and cancer. It seems to defy logic. Larger animals with more cells in their bodies should be more susceptible to cancer. This notion was famously highlighted by British epidemiologist Richard Peto back in 1977, leading to what has been termed Peto's paradox. According to this principle, the chances of cancer should increase in correlation with body size. Conventional wisdom dictates that the more cells an organism has, the more opportunities there are for mutations that can lead to cancer. Intriguingly, Peto observed that the opposite was true for certain species, large as they are. Elephants, the largest land animals on Earth, were found to have cancer rates akin to those of much smaller creatures, like striped grass mice. In humans, nearly 25% of deaths in the UK are attributed to cancer, while the statistics for elephants suggest that their cancer prevalence is around 1 in 20, a significantly lower rate. A closer look at cells. To understand why elephants are thriving in a landscape where cancer is prevalent, we need to delve into the cellular level. Just like humans, elephants consist of cells that carry DNA. However, an African elephant possesses approximately 100 times more cells than a human. With so many cells, one would presume they are at a much higher risk for the mutations that spawn cancer. Yet, elephants have evolved unique defenses against the odds. Their cellular architecture includes a robust mechanism for repairing DNA damage and removing potentially cancerous cells. With an estimated 20 copies of the TP53 gene, the cancer-fighting gene notoriously recognized for guarding against tumor development, elephant cells exhibit heightened vigilance. The guardian of the genome, P53. If genes could be superheroes, P53 would be the premier defender of the cellular universe. Discovered in the late 20th century, this crucial gene functions as a tumor suppressor. When DNA in cells shows signs of damage, P53 springs into action, ordering those compromised cells to self-destruct before they can multiply and become malignant. It's a system that seems to work exceptionally well in elephants. In contrast, humans carry only one copy of TP53, which is often linked to various cancers when mutations occur. Scientists have determined that allowing elephant cells to possess extra copies, effectively raising their numbers from 1 to around 40 versions, provides an added layer of protection. This vastly increases their ability to initiate cell death, apoptosis, enhancing their defenses against cellular mutation and proliferation. Uncovering extra cancer-fighting mechanisms. The genetic advantages of elephants don't stop with TP53. Research demonstrates that elephants also possess additional tumor suppressor genes, such as LIF, which work in partnership with P53. This synergy provides enormous potential for reducing the chances of tumor development, shedding light on the complex nature of elephant genetics. Interestingly, while many copies of LIF appear to have lost their function in other species, elephants have managed to activate additional versions during their evolution. Some variants of LIF act alongside P53 to promote programmed cell death, further diminishing the risk of tumor formation. Delving into evolutionary biology, scientists are uncovering how these modifications arose over millions of years and how these could inform cancer research for humans. The implications extend beyond merely understanding cancer pathology. They hold the potential for revolutionizing therapeutic strategies. The study of these mechanisms might someday yield drugs that can mimic elephants' unique genetic fluencies to treat cancer in humans, rendering traditional forms of treatment more effective. The evolutionary journey of elephants. The evolutionary past of elephants offers crucial insights into their current cancer resistance. These magnificent creatures have evolved from much smaller ancestors and engaged in a long evolutionary journey that has armed them with additional anti-cancer genes. In examining the evolutionary trajectory, it appears that the need for heightened cancer resistance may have driven them to develop these genetic adaptations, allowing them to thrive in a world rife with hazards. This survival advantage would not only facilitate their longevity, but also enhance reproductive success, contributing further to the species' evolutionary fitness. There is still much to learn regarding how specific adaptations came into play, and understanding the timing of these changes could help to piece together the puzzle of how evolution aligns with biology to create resistance against diseases like cancer. Epigenetic trickery. Another intriguing aspect of elephants' cancer resistance involves a phenomenon known as epigenetics, the study of changes in organisms caused by modifications of gene expression rather than alterations in the DNA sequence itself. Elephants possess specialized adaptations that can effectively manage potential tumor development, further building upon their impressive cancer defenses. For instance, their unique epigenetic modifications allow them to efficiently respond to environmental stresses and internal cellular damage. These modifications determine the expression or silencing of certain genes, potentially activating cancer-suppressing functions or other beneficial effects at critical times. This level of control and adaptability is a distinguishing factor of the elephant's biology that may play a vital role in their lower cancer rates. The world of cancer research. As we probe deeper into the mechanics of cancer resistance, researchers have begun exploring the wider animal kingdom to see if other species display similar cancer-fighting traits. Recent studies suggest that animal lineages like naked mole rats and bowhead whales also exhibit unexpectedly low cancer rates. The interesting commonality seems to be genetic resilience coupled with unique biochemical behaviors that provide resistance against cellular damage. In recent years, researchers have established extensive data sets on cancer occurrences across various species. This effort has resulted in the assembly of large collections of observations about cancer prevalence in different animals, identifying trends and offering scientific insight. A concerted attempt among researchers worldwide have built databases representing records of over 16,000 animals across 292 species from zoos in the United States and London. By conducting necropsies, post-mortem examinations on animals that have passed away in zoos, researchers can reliably ascertain what percentage of species develop cancer during their lifetimes. Investigating this spectrum reveals not just the instances of cancer, but offers valuable information regarding the mechanisms behind the trends. Consequently, this focus on animal cancer studies yields a rare opportunity to uncover the biology underlying cancer vulnerability. Evaluating cancer rates across species. Researchers have set out to understand Peto's paradox by examining the relationship between body size and cancer incidence in a wide array of animals. For example, One study led by a team of evolutionary biologists found that for every 10-fold increase in body mass, cancer risk increased by approximately 2.1%. This suggests that while larger size appears to correlate with higher risk, larger animals often seem to evade cancer more efficiently than anticipated, revealing a new layer to Peto's original observations. Across various species, the teams of scientists identified other animals that demonstrate extraordinary cancer resistance. Interestingly, dolphins, common porpoises, and black-footed penguins emerged as species with the lowest cancer rates, while animals such as ferrets demonstrated extremely high rates, identified as around 63%. Such outliers provide fertile ground for inquiry, helping to establish which mechanisms exist in these animals that contribute to their general health and longevity. Research focused on species that exhibit low cancer rates could lead to breakthroughs that might change the trajectory of cancer treatment as we know it. Unearthing genetic secrets. Within the realm of research focused on cancer resistance, one of the most intriguing advancements centers on the identification of specific genes that confer resilience against cancer. Continuing studies on elephants have identified numerous rapidly evolving genes, many of which contribute to key biological processes linked to cancer, such as DNA repair, apoptosis, and immune system responses. However, research indicates that the battle against cancer goes well beyond simply adding extra copies of known tumor suppressor genes. The elephant's evolutionary lineage conveys a rich diversity of potential mechanisms, making them an excellent model for further study in cancer biology. Collaborative efforts among researchers have yielded a promising data set of around 500 genes that are rapidly evolving and could contribute to elephants' unusual cancer resistance. Understanding these genes will soon pave the way for novel predictive models in human cancer research and treatment, capitalizing on the knowledge gained through studying these extraordinary animals. A new hope for cancer treatment. The implications of these discoveries are not just theoretical, they could be life-altering for our approach to cancer treatment. Current therapies primarily depend on traditional modalities such as chemotherapy and radiation, methods that infamously do not discriminate between healthy and cancerous cells. If we can glean effective strategies from the evolutionary resilience of creatures like elephants, our conceptual framework for treating cancer may soon undergo a revolutionary shift. New biotechnological practices, stemmed from the genetic structures of resilient animals, may enable medical scientists to refine cancer-targeting methods. For instance, researchers hypothesize that harnessing additional copies of the p53 gene could lead to innovative treatments that optimize the body's ability to expunge cancer cells. If taken seriously, incorporating strategies inspired by nature's solutions could open doors to just and effective cancer therapies. The bigger picture, nature's lessons. The quest to unravel the secrets burrowed in the genetic depths of elephants teaches us a pivotal lesson. It's through exploring nature's intricate designs that we can foster insights beneficial to humanity. As wildlife researchers collaborate with medical scientists to delve further into the genetic architecture of elephants and other animals, they hope to map out strategies that could save lives. Peto's paradox emphasizes the importance of scientific curiosity. Why do certain large-bodied species exhibit low cancer rates? As we deepen our understanding, we uncover commonalities that may not only foster better therapies, but also elevate our appreciation for the intricate tapestry of life. After all, the journey to understanding cancer resistance stretches beyond laboratory walls. It invites us to reconsider our relationship with the animal kingdom. Every gene, every mutation, and every evolutionary adaptation tells a story of survival, resilience, and the lessons nature imparts. In our quest for answers, we might discover that the keys to our own survival lie within the genetic codes of those who share our planet. the astonishing cancer resistance of elephants challenges our preconceived notions of size, lifespan, and vulnerability. By examining the genetic tenacity of these gentle giants, we take the first steps toward bridging the gap between evolutionary biology and medical science. Each breakthrough sheds light on the unique ways that life has found to adapt and overcome, increasingly likening the challenges we face with those of other organisms. As we embark on a path illuminated by the wonders of animal behavior and genetic diversity, we rediscover the significance of nature as a teacher. The fight against cancer is far from over, but through the fascinating lens of elephants, we might just find the inspiration we need to forge a more resilient future. Understanding how elephants almost never get cancer is not just about their health. It's about transcending species and reimagining what we know about life, longevity, and resistance itself. In a world often overshadowed by dire statistics around cancer, studies like these provide hope, not only for prevention, but also for innovative treatments that may change the course of medicine as we know it. By peering into the lives of these majestic creatures, we are reminded that the answers we seek may already be written in the rich story of the natural world.